version of the track is this? YOLO.
How are you?
Not too bad, man. How are you?
I'm fine.
You doing some race room?
Yes, that was my plan.
Yes. I'm just on the practice server for the Tuesday night. Doing a few laps.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's south layout.
Yeah, it's the same. I totally don't know it at all. It's the back half of the track.
I will join you for a few laps.
Yeah, I'm only doing one kind of run through. Because I won't be on tomorrow night, I'm working. Man, I keep invalidating. Fuck you. A second and a bit up. I invalidate on the last turn. How did your break from racing go?
You mean this weekend?
Yeah.
It was 2 days, so it was okay.
That's doable.
Yeah, the big weekend is the coming week.
I have severely overindulged for the last 4 or 5 nights. Where's my fucking shifter not working? That tight left-hander is fucking killing me.
Yes.
Every lap I've invalidated there bar one. That is not the line.
Do you go down to first gear?
Yeah. I can't get around it in second.
It seems faster to go down to first gear. So.
Yeah. What are you in? Are you in the 52 or the 51?
51.
front lefts are going to take a bit of a pounding around there.
Yeah. Because that's a bit of time.
What you do?
131.
Ooh. Nice. I won't be beating that anyway.
T1 is really tricky. I don't know where to brake.
Yeah. There's a kind of the footpath on the right hand side kind of does a weird wobble. And I use that as my brake point. The end of the wobble, we'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, T1. No, T1 I use the van. Just as the van goes out of my view.
Yeah, that's not bad. The van is a good.
Oh yes, I am the hazard on the track. Does the van work for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Do you want to do a ranked, or do you want to?
Oh yeah, I'm going. Yeah, ranked. Yeah.
Okay, you choose. Quali. There is, and it's full. Practice 7 minutes. BMW on Spa.
Oh no, it's too big track, and 24 out of 24. No.
No, the next one down. It's only in
Okay, the
practice.
next one. Yeah, no, I feel it. There are slow cars for this track.
Bruno. Do you want to try the GTR 1, GTR 2 and Bruno?
What are the GTR 1 and 2?
I don't know, and I don't know the track either.
Yeah, seems great though.
Fuck it, it's in practice. We're going to do a practice lap.
GTR 1 or 2? You go with the 1
2.
or the...
There's a BMW, Cadillac, a Chevrolet.
Oh yeah, I will go with the Cadillac.
Oh, I'll take the same car.
Let's do something that we are not doing anywhere else.
No, I want to drive a Porsche. Oh, just into qualifying 8 minutes. Never done a lap of the track in my life. Okay, GTR 1 seems to be the one to go for. There's only 6 of us in GTR 2.
Yeah, which means it will be easier to go to the podium, maybe.
Yeah, there's only 5 of us now. Someone left. Car setup. I have no idea. Do you know what the track is like?
No idea. It seems to be a long track because the fast guys in the GTR one are doing 156. So.
Oh, please don't tell me there's a lot of corners to learn, because I will not learn them in 8 minutes.
Well, you don't need to learn them, just to see them.
True.
Oh, it's a sequential shifter.
My shifter isn't working for some reason. Let's remap it. Oh, it's not mapped, that's why. These feel fucking planted. Oh, they don't stop. That's what's wrong.
And you don't see a lot of things through the windscreen.
No.
It's really cool.
I like the track, it's real hilly.
They're doing the chicane going uphill there, it's really cool.
No. I invalidated, and I'm pretty sure I'm fairly close to the end of the lap. Yep.
Oh, man, I just killed the car just before the pit entry. I mean, if we don't get a valid lap, it will not make much of a difference to our starting grid. So maybe we can be faster than some GT1.
Maybe. This is where VR definitely helps, I'd say. You can actually look around the track to see where the track is going.
Exactly.
Did I invalidate again? Ah.
Oh, the hell am I P8?
Did you do a valid?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, nearly invalidated again. The chicane coming up the hill.
So it's so much time to gain just by having the correct trajectory.
Yeah. 8 gallons in litres.
Okay, so let's win our category.
Yeah.
Let's hit the BMWs.
Continue. I want. Oh wow.
Do I keep the soft tires? Yes, I will. 15 minutes, so 2 minutes per lap. Let's go for
9 laps.
night. Yeah.
Car setup.
GTR 1 are looking really cool. There is Ford GT, Koenigsegg.
Put up 3 psi. On the right and the same in the back. 1, 2, 3. No.
8 seconds.
Oh shit. I have made a fatal mistake. I've put up the 2 sides instead of just one. Do these have launch control?
Nope.
GT1 behind you nearly killed you.
What?
The GT1 that was behind you between us completely missed his brake marker, locked up, and went past you like a torpedo.
I was without my headset, I was trying to hear if my children was were asleep. It seems okay. I'm alone with them. So.
Followed you.
Feels weird to use the second gear that much.
Yeah. It does seem to grip more in second gear though. Your man that qualified Q1 or P1 for our class is right behind me. Darn.
It understeers so much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Betsy. Oh, no. That you, is it?
Yeah.
Turn. Oh, shit, your man is right up our arse now.
Let's go, Cadillacs.
Come on, man. How much more space do you want? Ah, for fuck's sake.
What's the matter?
I know, I'm not going to close yet. Oh, I can see you lurking there, just waiting for the mistake. Oh, you fucker! Oh! Oh!
You're still there?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, bro.
It's very hard to find the balance of locking up and slowing down.
Yeah, my car went drifting. You're using the soft tire?
Yeah. My front left is taking more of a hammering. Oh.
The sausage was good?
The sausage saved me. Yeah, my tires are gone. Turn. Ah. Are you using otter hood?
Nope. Oh yeah, the default.
Oh yeah, it's over there. I have red boxes around my tires for some reason. I'm assuming it's because they're getting cooked.
I can see that my front left is at 65.
69.
Nice.
Nice. Naughty. But on 28.4 psi, I think it's too high. If this track goes on sale after the free weekend, or the free couple of weeks, I'll definitely buy it.
We don't have it?
I don't have it. It was out when I bought the premium pack, but it didn't include this for some reason.
Why these are fun cars?
Say that again?
These are fun cars.
They are, they're fun to drive. And they're kind of forgiving as well.
It was an awesome battle with this guy. He was faster than us, but
Yeah. It was fun to race. Until I made that fucking mistake. Once I lost you, I couldn't catch up. What's beeping? Oh, it's over.
so yeah, we're on a podium, so it's good.
Eat! Finish. There we go. Alerts. What is the alert? Brucius, accept. Oh my god. I lost 8.2 rep yesterday because I left a fucking race. Oh,
Which race?
man.
Which race?
I was doing a TC race and I didn't realise that there was two races, one after the other.
Oh, okay.
So I finished the first one and then I left. And it fucking counted as leaving both races because I didn't finish the second one. Bollocks.
Yeah, I had a minus 16 one day for just a disconnection. So.
Shit. I was up at like 80 something rep yesterday and now I'm 75.8.
I've got 19 points incidents on this race. We did touch that much.
I had 22. I think it counts going off the track as an incident as well.
Yeah, but I didn't do much going off the track. So.
I did a lot.
Okay. You want to do another one?
Game. Yep.
So there is a GTA 4 on. Oh, it's already on quali on Spa, so. Maybe something else.
2 spots there: Red Bull Ring, Audi TT.
Yeah, okay.
Multiplayer session is closed. Did you get in?
Don't know. It's loading.
Yeah, it's full now. Race.
Yeah, I mean, I must be the third one, so I will just go out.
Did you leave already?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you leave the server already?
Yeah.
Oh, shite. I thought there was a space after coming, but it was obviously you leaving. When the thing is red, what does that mean? You can't join it?
It means that it's currently going, so there should be another server popping up with the same. When it's 0, like the FX17 on Silverstone, the open wheel thing.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
What is happening?
I figured I'd better get a little bit of practice on Autumn Park so I can remember which way to go.
Why would you do that? Motorland Aragon. Oh, that's empty.
Sounds like something from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's a good track. What else is there? Spa with the GT4s, 4 minutes left in quali.
Yeah,
you two on RaceRoom.
Say that again?
Are you both on RaceRoom?
Yeah.
Let's do the GT4 thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I go with the AMG, it's the one that I don't own, so. Let's try it.
I'm trying to Porsche the 718. Apparently one of them is much quicker than the other one, but I don't know which is which.
The CSL is the oldest. Okay. You will see if you have a digital dashboard, then it's the newest one.
Oh, okay. Fuel. Take some fuel out and do one flyer. Drive. I have a digital dashboard.
Okay.
It's telling me I have no fuel. Oh no. I feel like I'm down too low. Turn!
Yes, the MG feels like a boat.
No. Piss. That's me invalid. .230 is the fastest quali lap so far. That seems a bit slow.
We're in GT4, so no, it's not that slow.
Oh yeah, 220 is a GT3 lap.
Yeah.
Why was I in race monitor and then it kicked me out? Did you reset to the...
What?
Oh no, you're still on. I'm watching you in the race monitor and your car is invisible.
It says that I'm 5 seconds down after the last the first 2 sectors.
It looks like your brakes are pressed. Oh no.
Where do you see that?
I'm looking at it in the chase cam and your middle brake light is on the whole time.
Oh no, I lost it.
Oh, that was my fault now talking to you.
So that's it. Yeah, it was 100% your fault.
Yeah, definitely. Who else is out there?
There are only 5 people that qualified, so...
John Granola.
Oh yeah, he was with us. with
He was with us in
with
the
the
place,
Cadillacs.
And Mateus, he was in the Cadillac as well.
Oh yeah.
How did I qualify ahead of you? I must have joined before you.
Yeah, probably.
How much fuel do I need? Oh.
In 15 minutes, it will be 7 laps. Oh, there, you can't see the number of laps on the fuel?
No,
thing?
if you don't, you have to do 2 laps to get that, I think.
Yeah, I leave it at 30 liters.
And I've been in gallons for some reason.
The fuel will not be why I'm slow with this car, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting quite ahead on the grid.
Who's that? Is that a Lotus up there?
Yeah, on my left, yeah, there is a Lotus.
I'm behind you, so... Oh, Jesus, what happened there? Beep beep, motherfuckers! There's gonna be chaos here in turn 1, I can see it already. Oh my god, I forgot to brake. I'm sorry.
It's easy to predict chaos when you're
Yeah, when you're
closing
close
it.
of it. Sorry, I let you pass me there again. And now I've let everyone else pass me. No, guys, no.
Oh, he's lost. Oh, no, come on.
Break. Why is my car so slow?
I've got no damage after that contact, so...
Oh, I have suspension damage.
Someone lost it.
Oh, and then he drove across the track. Please don't dive bomb, dude.
Yeah, P4. Just by surviving.
Yeah.
Survival is an underrated tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing for the land to league race.
Mm. No, I'm
Learn
down.
people how to survive.
The Porsche in this, the GT4, seems to be very tail happy.
Did you change the traction control? Or?
No. I saw the guy, the other Porsche that was ahead of me there going into... What's the... Oh yes, let's do it again.
But yeah, the Porsche and the Lotus, I think, are quite lively. So
No, my car's fucked. My aerodynamics are empty. Oh, what button is call up the pit?
it's a short pit version, so I will not lose too many time.
Except for like 8 minutes of repairing the damage. Slow down, track penalty abuse. What? I'm in the fucking pit lane. Fix damage, yeah. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. (2 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh,
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What happened? It's the guy who was in the middle of the corner that killed your car?
No, the car just kind of took a funny kind of swerve, and I corrected it, and it overcorrected, and then it drove straight into a wall head first, and all the aerodynamics went. And now for some reason I have to give back a half a second when I come out of the pits, and I have no idea why.
That's something that I really like in iRacing. One feature that I heard is that you can't fix everything on the car.
Oh yeah, as in the car doesn't come out like new.
Yeah. I find it cool when you can fix some of the aero, but if it's something too complicated to change, you can't.
Oh yeah.
There's more incentive to keep it clean at that point, because you know that if you get bad damage, you're going to carry it for the rest of the race regardless.
Yeah. Like if you were doing an enduro there and you were crashing the first hour, you're fucked.
Yeah, it was. I know. I read that it was on the guy on the race department that was telling a story of the Indy 500. He said that he had to retire because of the damage that it couldn't fix.
What is happening to my car now? Oh, we're off. There's no rain in this, is there?
No. And no night.
No night. Oh yeah. Did you watch the Formula 1 today?
Nope.
Listen to it. I don't have Sky. I can't justify spending that much for it. I'm bitter at the fact that because Sky paid so much money for it, you can't get fucking F1 TV over here. Whereas F1 TV's not that expensive, but Sky costs a fucking fortune.
Why can't you get it?
Because Sky have got exclusive rights to broadcast F1 in the UK.
And who were doing? Where was F1 TV before?
F1 TV is what you get around the world. So everywhere else that doesn't have exclusive rights, you can get F1 TV, and it's like some in America, I think it's like $15 a month or something like that, or less.
You're doing that VPN, no?
I just can't be asked faffing about with it. I just listen to it on the radio.
On Belgium, it's aired on the free TV, so you don't have to pay for Formula 1 in Belgium.
Nah, we've not had that for a while now.
So there is a lot of people in France that just using the VPN to watch. Yeah.
Are you in France or in Belgium?
Me, I'm in France.
I know you've told me this before. What part?
Just near Paris, at the west of Paris, like 40 minutes.
Paris.
Yeah, I hate this city.
Do you?
Yeah, I really don't like. Even when I'm just going to go to the south of France and I'm using the trains, I have to go through Paris, and it annoys me. I really don't like big cities.
It's a cool city though. I was there a couple of years ago. Now, it's a cool city for a tourist, but I'd say not to live there.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, but I would not live there at all.
The one thing that always gets me though, no matter where I go in the world, the metro systems.
Oh yeah.
As bad as they are, or as good as they are, they're always incomprehensibly better than what we have in Ireland, which is nothing. There we go again. What is that?
I'm gaining on P3, but I will not have enough time.
What's the gap?
1.7.
Stick with him. You can make a boo-boo. What's he driving?
Yeah. A BMW. Oh yeah, I did a mistake. Not big enough. I just cut the corner in the road and I went 3 seconds to penalty.
Evening.
Yo, yo, yo.
Evening.
How we doing? So people doing Masano, I learned to lead tonight.
Hopefully both.
What time do they start?
They both start at 9:30.
There's not many signed up to Masano, but looks of it.
Yeah, always happens though.
Yeah.
You get like
There's a
9
lot-
people
a lot of
show up or sign up, and then like 20 people show up.
Yeah. You letting anyone into Loads League? Or is it all newbies now?
All newbies. No pro sandbaggers like you.
Yeah. I beat you in one race, but now I'm a pro sandbagger.
Yep. Them's the rules. We'll see what happens if there's a low turnout to both.
Maybe merge them or something.
Yeah.
I'm not really bothered about the Loads League bit. I just quite like the reverse grid race.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gets you some overtaking practice in.
Ooh, look at you. Some overtake practice.
Well, you're hoping you're up against bronzes, but might be a load of new people that join and go straight to gold.
There's fucking going to be 3 or 4 lads anyway that are earmarked for gold.
Yeah, that hard guy's rapping, isn't he?
Yeah. David Lewis is quick.
Yep.
There's a couple of more new guys. Menzies or something.
Yeah, Menzies, yeah.
And there's another fella as well. He's fairly lively. They're all new.
Is that his name?
What?
Roholt?
Roholt is, yeah, he's the alien guy. That says he's not an alien.
Chaps.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, bonjour. Who's an alien? Lambo man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! You didn't do a valid lap.
Me?
No. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it now either. I just invalidated on the last
I
turn.
wanted to see what was your pace, but there is no valid lap to
My pace
show.
was nowhere near, man.
Oh, you're already racing.
So we're doing race room.
Oh, okay.
That Porsche does not suit. That GT4 Porsche. Remind me never to use it again.
Yeah, the AMG was quite good.
Okay, I gotta jump on ACC. Oh, wait, back.
Right.
Are you staying on race room?
Yeah, I see that there is another race with the GTR on Brno, so I think I will do one more.
Why have I got a ping? Who was pinging me? Well, I didn't know.
I'll see you later, guys. I will join one of my friends.
Okay, bud.
Enjoy ACC. I will not do ACC today.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
So yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Later.
Have you guys ever had that Goober's PB&J, American peanut and jelly thing?
Never heard of it.
No.
Oh, it's nice. You know, the Americans are like peanut butter and jelly, which is peanut butter and jam on toast, basically.
Yeah.
You get the.
Fucking idiots.
It's actually really nice.
Is it?
yeah. It makes no sense whatsoever, but it's
Nah.
lovely. Yeah. It's basically sweet peanut butter. That's all you
Yeah.
taste, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Sainsbury's, they've got the American aisle, haven't they? And they do the Goober's PB&J pre-mixed jar. So it's basically
Nice.
a jar of peanut butter and American style jam mixed, which is quite sweet. And I bought some months ago thinking, oh, I'll have some of that, and never opened it. I just found it in the cupboard, so it's like, I'm having some of that tonight.
Is it gone off?
No, it's good. It's nice. Very nice.
Why does my keyboard have everything in the American spelling?
Anyone watch the F1?
Negative. We were literally talking about it 2 minutes ago.
It's a great race with Russell. He did really well to hold off the Red Bulls for as long as he did.
What did he finish at?
Third.
Why is Chrome open?
He was first for a bit when Charles Leclerc coughed it.
What happened then? Did he shit the bed?
Nah, they did him on strategy. So he sort of went long and they pitted for fresh softs and yeah, undercut him. But it was a good race for him. Hamilton, I sort of felt bad for him because I'm not a big Hamilton fan, but he got taken out in lap 1 by Haas and then had to pit with a puncture, and then he was 30 seconds behind P19, and he got himself back up to 5th.
Yeah, he did do a good drive, to be fair.
He did really well. Yeah, really well.
I mean, barring the leak, he would have finished 4th.
Yeah.
He had to properly save the engine for the last lap because they came on the radio and just went, look, if you don't back off, your engine's going to blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did do signs, didn't he? We had to give it back, basically.
I'm sure Sainz was going, oh no, sorry. He went past.
I felt a bit sorry for Leclerc. I'm not a big Ferrari fan, but he's been in the league of his own.
You got to feel sorry when there's a mechanical fault, regardless of who it is. Yeah. If they've done nothing wrong and it's just the cars, and especially when you're in the lead.
It sounded like the turbo shit itself. It just fucking screams.
Yeah. I don't care whether it's Max, Lewis, or Charles, whoever it is, regardless of whether you're a fan of them. It's a fucking kick in the balls when the car just lets go through no fault of your own.
Like getting step hand, isn't it?
Or Charlied.
Or Charlie, yeah.
Well, I tend to take Stevens out more recently. That seems to be what happens. But
yeah, as I say, it's what it is. You roll with the punches.
Last time we were at Misano, though, I did deliberately take you out because you were sitting duck. I was like, fuck it. He's happened a few times, I'm going for it. But that's when I ended up on my roof, didn't I?
I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
What about Misano? Because I tried murdering Jason Gard at Misano a while back as well, so they must just something about Misano that just brings out the murder in you.
Yeah, well, I tend to struggle with track limits at Misano quite a lot. I've never had like a full clean race there. But yeah, I was already carrying damage, and I think you'd already punted me from early in the race, and I saw you hit a wall, I think, on the first small straight after sector 1, and you were just sat in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I could avoid it, or
yeah,
ruined my race more than yours, I think. But yeah, it's good fun. I think that was just a fun Duro or something. I might have been like under their influence or something. It was just a random race we did.
Are you on the Learn to League server?
I was. Did you just kill it?
Yeah, to rename it.
Nah. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sat in the pits. But Rock was doing a couple laps.
So no, it's all good.
Sorry, man. It'll be back up in a second.
Just follow a knob. No.
Just
follow a knob. That's it.
I'm just trying to remember that track.
It's a horrible track, and it's horrible. There's nothing
I love
to
it.
remember.
Which one we talk about?
Alton Park.
Alton Park. I love it when I get through the.
I find it fun to drive, but I've had terrible luck with it. It's
God,
not
yeah,
one
oh
of
my
those.
God.
I don't finish the races if I go to one.
All I remember is I raced it once, and about halfway through the race, I forgot how to do the chicane, and so it was bad after that.
It's a very technical track, and there's not a lot of room for error because when you do get it wrong, the gap is very small and the wall is very close.
It's punishing that fast
Yeah.
left-hander if you fuck that up and you end up in the wall.
You just got to go for the gap.
Right. Well, yeah, but even then, you basically don't take the wheel at that point.
Yeah.
It's the grass in it, you just lose all traction.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Who's jumping in what? There's a few people on the side.
Oh my God, Alton is like a completely different track in the Bonkley.
Did the password change to the Learn to League?
Learn, all capitals.
There we go. Thank you.
No matter. What was it the last time? Or was it no password?
DGSR, which I had just guessed at.
That's always the first one to try. And never try a password that isn't all capitals. What's a good timer on Alton?
I just a minute ago did a 34.9. It felt good. So, don't know whether it's good or not though.
Yeah.
It's definitely not alien territory.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa. Wayne, mate.
Have you Discord coming through the speakers as well?
No,
How's
I'm trying out my new sound system. I've moved my rig upstairs into the spare box
yeah,
room. I've plugged the sound into my 100-watt guitar amp.
I bet you the neighbours love you.
Fuck my neighbours.
Fucking Wayne is at it again.
But no, the chat's still coming through the single PlayStation in the earpiece thing.
Is that like the old dad Bluetooth earpiece from back in the day?
No, it's the plug-in one.
Oh, okay. I used to, when I had a PlayStation 3, instead of buying an official headset, I just bought one of those cheap Bluetooth earpieces.
Like the travelling
Just-
car salesman earpiece thing.
Exactly. One of those, because they were cheap from Argos, and it did the job.
It's just the 3.5mm jack, and I've got an adapter that splits it into the microphone and the headphone socket of the PC,
Okay.
so I can hear everyone and chat. But I've got the guitar amp right behind my seat. Feels nice.
Are you getting a bit of like bass through that?
A little bit, but because I haven't got a sound card, I can't really
Fiddle with it.
fiddle. It's just going into the guitar amp. But if I get an adapter, I can plug it into the instrument socket, so I can mess with the bass and treble and the mid-range. Even put a bit of gain on it, maybe a little bit of a delay.
Put the distortion on it and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Oh, Misano can fuck off.
Misano is a great track.
Sector 1's not.
Oh yeah. Slow down.
Yeah, just cooks your tyres because you're just trying to keep traction.
You can cut and load a curb on the left before you go onto the straight.
Yeah, I've been doing that, but it's lining it up right because you can still run wide with that.
Yeah. And if you clip the outside, whatever them things are called,
yeah, they're sausage curves.
they just fuck you up into the air.
I think it's the two corners before that, you just lose traction as you're trying to rotate the car. You just got to slide it around. It's just...
YOLO.
Evening, everyone.
What's happening?
Yeah, all good. Is there 2 races going on tonight?
There is the Learn to League, and then there's a daily race in Misano.
Okay.
When the time comes, Learn to League will move down into a different voice chat so that we're not all talking to each other.
Yeah. What's that? Talking over each other? Yep.
Stevens doesn't want to be giving away his secrets. Drive faster, crash less.
This is line up behind them and punt them when they're in front of you.
We could, if there's not enough numbers, all the people, I'm flattered to be classed as not needing it, but all the faster people could do GT4s, so then they get a chance to overtake.
That'd be good.
Would be an option.
Oh my god. A second and a half up and I just drive off the fucking track. What a retard.
It'll make it really interesting. We can all go for the BMW M2s.
Oh my god.
So what we're doing, not going on Misano, but joining the league, Learn to League, and jumping a GT4 car.
No, we were just suggesting it, just
go do the Misano, and if there isn't a lot of numbers, we might get you to come in and do the Learn to League, just to give the other guys a chance to drive around other cars.
Or overtake rather than be overtaken.
Not even that, just how to drive when your car is trying to overtake you and you're trying to overtake others.
Sure you want us in there?
Not really, but beggars and choosers comes to mind.
Good evening.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hello. Yeah, just trying to join the pre-season server. What's the password for that one?
Learn all capitals.
Learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Do we have a Porsche expert in the house? When I'm braking on the fast bit of Misano, the back end of the Porsche is just kicking right out and I'm losing control.
Which
choose a different car.
Into it. Just catch a slide.
It's pretty violent.
The fast right-hander at the end of the long straight.
Yeah.
Don't brake until you go around the corner and you're going straight.
Yeah, I'm doing that, but as soon as I start to turn in, they just lose it.
Oh, no.
You have to be really careful about how you come off the brakes with the Porsche at that point.
Yeah. Don't.
But come off or trail? Just come off.
Trail off them. Don't come off.
Yeah.
Trail off them,
You have to come off them really gently, because if you just lift your foot off the brakes, that's what's snapping the car around.
I want to see now, so I'm leaving.
A bit of maintenance throttle can help with the Porsche as well, can't it? You just come completely
not really there.
No.
No, that'll just spin up the back tires and.
I found that when I was at Zolder, T1 at Zolder is tricky in the Porsche, but a bit of maintenance throttle helps keep it in check a little bit. But
yeah. Are you out? No, you're not out. Go for a spin.
I will. Give me 1 second.
No, do it now. Come on. I hate this fucking pit lane as well. It is another spa.
It is shite.
It just goes on forever.
Seems unnecessarily long.
Yeah. And I keep thinking,
But let's suppose
just as you come out of the pits, that's the end of the pit speed limit.
Yeah.
And I turn off the limiter and then get reset back into the pit.
I suppose the reason why they extended it is because it cuts out like T1 and T2. You'd end up with a faster lap time if you went through the pits.
Oh, maybe so, yeah.
Say, for example, you did a drive-through, you'd end up with a quicker time than actually taking T1 and T2, maybe.
Yeah.
Or it's just not enough deficit.
Hello, ×2.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
No, you were a little bit late in the brakes there. You were kind of...
And a bit slow.
That's not bad there. Try and get an earlier apex there.
Yeah, I always mess that corner up. I either get it right or I get it wrong.
Yeah. But it'll make a huge difference at top speed. You'll be hitting 6th gear here. Brake now. Yeah. Just when
That's what happened.
the curb ends, have the car straight and then hit the brakes.
Right. I will try, or I will go back to the Macca.
No, it's definitely you almost have it. You're just braking that little bit too soon when the car isn't straight.
Yeah.
And
right.
it's just throwing the arse of the car around then.
Have a reset.
I have lost connection.
Yeah, it resets at 9:30. What we'll do, as it's 9:30, if anyone in the Learn to League changes voice channel down to the Learn to League voice channel, the L2LR, and that way anyone doing Mazzano don't get bugged by us.
Right.
If you can't see the L2LR channel, you need to make sure you've got the Learn to League role.
Let's have a look.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You pull me down. I'm too lazy to come out of VR.
Yeah.
Search for dads, and it'll say Learn to League Season 6.
Los Angeles.
Brilliant, thank you.
I love how I just went in, fucked up Wayne's good driving and left him with something now to confuse him for the night. Piss him right off at the Porsche.
Right. Everyone here that should be here?
I am now. Thank you.
You're not here.
Anyone not here?
Oh, in the server. Jesus wept.
I need to join the server as well again.
Yeah, anyone not here, put your hand up.
Anyone not here, speak now. Jeez.
Not here.
No, not here.
I'm in, finally. Right.
So what we do for the Learn to League stuff is if everyone sits in the pits at first, and then what I'll do is I take a slow out lap and everyone jumps on board with me, and I'll just go over kind of a guide for the lap, basically. So it helps if I actually hit drive.
Password is DGSR, isn't it?
No, learn all capitals.
I'll just learn.
So
two cars out on track at the moment. Which one we follow?
That's me being a ballast.
Beamer.
Yeah.
Into T1, just as you get to that Pirelli sign, there's a dip in the track. You want to hit the brakes just before the track dips away. And you want to probably downshift 1, maybe 2 gears, hold a tight line on the inside, and then run it out nice and wide over the curb, but not too much. And then nice fast run. And then
hold on.
Where these arrows are, there's a
Do you know how to select to watch them?
Yeah.
Hit drive and then use shift and the arrow keys to change between cars.
Aha. I'm just watching from the main screen with half the GUI over the.
Yeah. And then you can use F1 and 2 to go to the chase cam and whatnot.
If you ever want to watch from that main screen, hit the arrow in the top left, and it makes most of the UI disappear or shrink. But
right, I can see
just
your image
here
now as well. Brilliant.
As the track opens up, this is where you want to lift off. You shouldn't need to brake for this corner, but lift off and turn in. Bring it in tight, and the speed will naturally draw you back out to the right, and then start braking hard as the tyre marks on the track there. Take the low line, and it will just suck you round the corner and spit you out high. Because you can feed the power on quite early because of the banking, and where this pylon is, there's a patch of grey, and then there's a small patch of concrete just ahead of it. Brake in around about those two, straight, lift off the brakes, turn it back on the brakes, and then turn it in, aim for this curb, and essentially straight line that second bit down to the second chicane, and you want to brake at this board here. So brake hard, lift off the brakes to get it turned in, dab the brakes to get the front end in, and there's a small dip in the track just at the front of the car here. You want to go with a lift off, sometimes a little dab of the brakes to get the nose in, and run it. Don't run it to the end of that curb. There's a horrible bump that will kick you into one of the walls. Flat over the crest. And then around about here, hitting the brakes hard, using that second board on the right as a good marker. And you want to try and carry as much speed as you can through that turn, using the exit and using the turn marker and where the white line goes grey as your brake marker. Get turned in nice and early, get on the power, try not to run too wide, but you can use quite a lot of the exit curb. Now T1 is quite tricky. Where the white line starts to go grey, so just there, that's your braking point. And you want to brake, and it's a late turn in, and then you want to try and get it lined up straight as soon as possible. Really easy to run wide there. So I'll start carrying a bit more speed through. So just lift. Hard on the brakes. Get the nose in. Feeding the power on. Hard on the brakes. Lift. Hard on the brakes. Get it turned in. Gently on the power there. Really easy to spin up the rear wheels if you've got low traction control. And then at this one, hard on the brakes. Ease off as you turn in. Lift off for that turn in. Just dab the brakes there. Flat over here. Hard on the brakes. Carrying speed. Using the exit. Hard on the brakes. And that was too wide. See, I just tried carrying a bit too much speed through there. But it's also worth remembering to just try and be smooth. Ooh, there's lots of bumps that want to kill you on this track. Here we go, and that's a clean, well, not valid, clean lap around. So if everyone jumps out or starts lapping, I'll jump on board with people and see if anyone needs any help.
Right.
a small tip as well, when you're practicing, you're best off practicing with race fuel rather than low fuel. You won't hit your best times, but it will help you out when it comes to actually racing, because cars will handle differently with low fuel than they will with a full tank, and you'll be better set up for the actual race when you've done all your practice with 60 or 70 litres of fuel in the tank.
Why did we do Alton again? It's a cunt of a track.
Yeah.
Because I chose it.
Oh.
Cunt of a coach for a cunt of a track.
Spent all week trying to get to grips with the damn thing.
What is the password to the server?
Learn.
Capitals. Don't forget, it will take a lap or two to get your tyres to their proper window. So don't worry that your first lap or so don't feel great. Just keep it on track for those. Push it to like kind of 75%.
Oh, damn it.
So Giles, you want to hook it in really low around that hairpin.
Yeah, I missed that one.
There's nothing looking horrendous. It just looks like you're getting on the brakes a little bit later, which means you're getting a late turn into some of the corners. You're better off getting on the brakes a little bit earlier, get the turn in done just right, get a nice line, and then get on the power early, and you'll find your delta tumbles.
Yeah, feels like the McLaren definitely needs an earlier braking point.
As a general rule, late braking isn't the way to start shaving off time, at least not to start with. That should be one of the last things you do when you're trying to work out your lap times. Brake earlier than you think, sort out your turn-in point, sort out your line through the corner and work out how early you can get on the power. And then once you've sorted all those things out, then start moving the braking point further forward and see how late you can brake whilst keeping the turning point that you know works really well, that allows you to get on the power really early.
Yeah.
Spindler, go on. I'm only on an out lap.
So yeah, late braking is the last thing you should work on. The getting your turn-in point and the line through the corner is first. Then how early can you get on the power on the exit? Then go back to how late can you brake whilst keeping the turn-in point and getting on the power nice and early. And some corners, like that one there, it isn't a case of braking late, it's how little can you brake. Once you get a line that works really well and you can find the groove, you can actually brake less than you think you need to. Rock, I'm on board with you at the moment, and you're taking nice smooth lines. You've just got to have a bit more faith that the car will stick through some of the fast turns. So you're slowing down quite a lot for the faster ones. Sounds counterintuitive, but just try braking a little bit less for them. Just carry the speed through and just believe the car's going to stick. Keep it all nice and smooth, and it should stick. Okay.
That's alright, I got you. I'll work on it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that it's difficult to do, and it will result in a few more corners like that. But it's just working how much speed you can carry through, and just like I said, the lines you're taking are nice and smooth. You're getting turned in at the right sort of time, and it's just getting that confidence to push a little bit harder and carry it through the corners.
Copy that, thanks.
Nicely stopped, Barnett.
Thank you.
There's always that nope moment as you're heading towards that barrier.
Yeah, I've hit that barrier enough now to know when to slow down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the simple advice to everyone during the races, slow is fast. In the fact that you're better off being a tenth or two slower than per lap and not binning it than gaining a tenth a lap, but then binning it, losing 5 seconds recovering, and then however much damage you pick up as a result of the crash. So quality is where you push all out, and you just, if you crash it in the wall, you just reset back the pits and start again. But during the race, it makes a lot more sense to just hold something back. Because surviving will net you more overtakes than crashing. Because someone else won't hold 10% back, or 5% back, and then you'll overtake them.
This is true.
I have been one of those being overtaken in a wall.
I done it last night. I went from P2 to P13 in the space of about 12 seconds.
Especially during like lap 1 madness when everyone is around everyone. You will do so much better by, if you see something happening or you think you can see something happening ahead, just back out of it. There's no point sticking your nose in, because all that's going to happen is, if something does happen, you're going to make it worse. And maybe 1 times out of 10 you'll get through and you'll gain an advantage, but the other 9 times you'll just make everything worse, and everyone will just get fed up with you ploughing into the accident that's already happened. And when the inevitable does happen, just say sorry.
Ask them, do they normally break there?
It's what's missing from all the Monza public lobbies.
Yeah.
It's always someone else's fault.
Yeah, one of the reasons we like everyone to be in voice chat for the races is so that if something goes wrong, you can apologise, or even if it's just something simple like you're being lapped, you're going to move over to the left on the next corner, you can just call over the radio to the leader and go, I'll pull over to the left, go by, or I'll stick to the right. And that way everyone knows exactly what everyone's doing, and there's less miscommunication. Or if the server shits itself, we can all tell everyone that the server shit itself.
The laptop never shits itself.
Never. In all fairness, it's not normally the laptop's fault.
No, it's usually user error.
So, Barnett, I'm on board with you. And
Ooh. Whoops, who was that?
That was me. I lost it coming out of that.
Just going to be pushing really hard into the turns.
Yeah.
Early on the brakes, smooth turn in, and just roll on the power.
I went too heavy on the power and lost the back.
Spindler, you're in a cup car.
Oh, is that bad?
No, I love the cup cars, but the season is likely to be GT3 only, so
Oh, okay.
there's just not enough love for the cup car, unfortunately.
No, let's get out of this car. Yeah. Also, I felt the difference. I don't know. Is it a better car? Or GT better cars?
Cup car's got more power, but less aero, and it doesn't have TC. So GT3s over a lap will be faster, but slower in a straight line, because they'll brake later, carry more speed through the turns.
I could feel on the braking. I could feel that I didn't have enough brake pads or something. You know, where you were saying where to brake, I just couldn't
It's not an Up-Zero. It makes a huge amount of difference having a big wing to slow you down.
Oh, I'm joining with the wrong car again.
Fix my pressures.
Z23. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
That last turn is fucking killing me. Thank you.
Yep.
It's unlucky, Gray. I was on board with you for that lap and a bit deep into that chicane.
Yeah, I fucked it up there.
Yeah. But other than that, it was looking pretty nice and smooth. You're rolling on the power nicely, so you're not jumping on it, keeping the car under control. Looking pretty good. As with a few of the others, it's just the more laps you do, the more you realise, oh, hang on, I can get on the power a metre or so earlier, or if I turn in a couple of metres different here, I can carry a bit more speed.
Yeah, it took me ages to find a rhythm on this track. It was killing me for days, and then...
It's also worth remembering, if you obsess over lap times, that once you get within 2 to 3 seconds of the faster guys, you're not going to gain half a second at any one point. It's all about a few tenths here and there. So you might gain half a second in one turn, but the rest of it will be like a tenth at another turn, 2 tenths at another. And once you add all of those up over the course of a lap, that's what gets you those last kind of couple seconds. So once you're within that sort of time of everyone,
oh, sorry.
Oh, Hitman.
That's alright, it's alright.
Murdering during Lentily.
I thought you had enough room.
Ooh.
See, for that as an example, had that happened during the league, that's exactly what would have happened. Someone would have come on the radio and gone, shit, sorry. But they'd have also got a penalty afterwards.
No, they wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't. I just delete it.
Hey.
Done it again. Oh, damn it.
I'm on board with you at the wrong moment there, Spindler. As I cut to you, you're sideways, full opposite lock on the grass. Hitman, we may have another me.
Oh, lovely.
He was in the Porsche, sideways on the grass.
Oh. Hello, Stevens, too.
And he chose the cup car to begin with, so...
Oh, definitely another you.
You like the drift, Spindler?
The drift? I'm not sure. Drift car racing, you mean?
Just power slide your car on the exit of the turns.
Do you like to drift when you shouldn't be drifting, I think is the correct phrasing for that question. Turn.
You'd make a really good co-driver with those pace notes.
Yeah. Yes, finally.
You'd rival the guy that helps Samir. Samir, you're breaking the car!
The Bentley is fast, I just can't drive the fucking thing consistent. Oh my bum bum.
So, Cardus, through that chicane, I find the right-hand section of that, so the really tight right-hand bit of it, I find it easier to get the car almost stopped, to get it turned, and then straighten it towards the exit. Don't try and take a normal racing line through there. Try and make that a really sharp turn, because that way it's going to give you a better run down to the next chicane. And any slow turn, or any turn that's got a long straight after it, or any medium length straight, the exit of the corner is the most important part. Because if you fuck up the exit, you're going to lose time going all the way down that straight.
Yeah.
It makes less of a difference when there's a short gap between corners, but like that one, for example, there's a nice straight run that's all full throttle all the way to the next one. Just means that if someone else gets a good run, they're going to have they're potentially just going to be past you into the next braking zone. Nice run through the first sector there.
Oh, just Ow.
Go for the gap.
Crunch.
Yeah, that happens. That course is all about knowing. Practice will tell you how much speed you can carry through there, and
yeah.
It's getting the turning point. Yeah, getting the turning point just right as well, so that you can get it into the apex to then push you wide just the right amount. But otherwise, you were looking nice and smooth. Just getting that confidence to carry a bit more speed through, get on the power a little bit earlier, and like I said, some of those turns just taking a slightly different line, queuing up the exit more. But other than that, there was nothing glaringly wrong with anything you were doing. You seem to be taking it nice and smoothly, nice and slowly, but carrying the speed at the right points.
So you're saying on that, I'm coming up to that chicane now?
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah, then straight line from here.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got you.
That's a much better line.
Yeah. Because you got power on for longer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, when you're trying to feed the power on, straight front wheels will make it easier to put the power down. Because if you've got the front wheels turned whilst you're trying to put the power down, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to understeer or spin out. Either way, you're going to have to get off the power to be able to get the car in line to then get back on it again. So getting the car straightened out and feed the power on gently. Imagine that you're rolling the throttle on with a rolling pin. Same goes with like the exit of that turn. It's a case of, because you're going over the crest, it's so easy to stamp on the throttle and lose the rear end.
Spindler.
Yes.
What fucking, what's it called? Setup are you using?
I'm not sure.
Your traction control is way too low, and your ABS is way too low, and your brake balance is way too high.
Okay.
Put your traction control to 4.
I see that.
And put the TC2 to 3. Or TC
I'm not very good.
It'll be in the MDF. Or no,
Alright,
just do the setup, yeah.
Alright, let's go over there. Alright, electronics. What did you say on TC?
4.
4. Oh, okay.
TC2
Make
or
sure
TC
TC2 is on
3.
Yeah.
And put your ABS up to 4. And if that's
okay
too much, put it to 3, but no lower.
Okay. Okay.
Your TC2 is still on 2 there.
It was, yes.
So put that onto 3.
Okay. Let's put that on 3.
And then put
Is cars. No. You've got 2 TCs. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then put
Some
your brake
cars
balance
just
down to about 52.
What's the ECU map? What does that mean?
That's just a map that the car is running. Map 8 is the right one for the Porsche.
Yeah.
But in general, it's 1 for the rest of them.
Yeah, Porsches like to be different.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Your brake bias, you can do it in the MFD when you're driving.
Okay. Oh, right. Let's say that. Okay. Let's try that.
A lot of the aggressive and default setups were brought out before the 1.8 update. And the traction control and the ABS is too low on all of them by default.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm still very new at driving or understanding. Yeah.
I don't know what it means either, but apparently this makes, especially since the update, the traction control and the brakes work better the higher they are, whereas before they were lower.
Bloody hell.
So before we go into the quali session, what we normally do is for quali, you just do what you expect to do. Just set a quali lap. Set your fastest time you can. For the race, what we do is when the lights go green, how many of us are there? 8?
Yeah.
The top 4 drivers will pull across to the left in single file, and then the 4 in the rear will pull past on the right. And once they're all through, the top 4 will chase after them, and in theory, the 4 that have just let the others by are faster, and therefore they should be able to chase them and overtake them. And we all get practice having someone in the rearview mirror, by the door, overtaking, defending.
Cool.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yep, Sam.
Once we've done quali, I'll call out exactly who's pulling over to the left and who needs to go past, and we'll go from there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the traction control is much better now on some of the high-speed curves. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to it. You can use more track as well when you're more comfortable with the car. You can ride the curves and stuff. With quali, try and set a valid lap and then chase it. If you keep going out and invalidating, you're just going to put more pressure on yourself.
Mm-hmm. It helps as well by setting a valid lap, even if it's 5 seconds off what you normally do. You've got a delta to chase, so you can see where you're doing better, and that makes a huge amount of difference. Even if you invalidate earlier in the lap, you can try a different line later in the lap, and you can see how it works better or worse, and then try and hit it again next time round. Oops. Well, I did say quali was the time to plant it in the wall if you're going to do it.
The gap?
No. Exit of the hairpin.
Ah.
Thank you.
No worries.
Bugger.
Did you just try a different line, or was it the curb that upset it?
It was the curb.
Oh, shit.
My bad, sorry. Trying to find a button on the controller to say, Sorry.
So, Hitman, are you running the Bonkley for this season?
I think so. I love the Porsche, but I don't want to fall out of love with the Porsche, so I want to have a break from it. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that crack. And I just got so used to the Porsche's homicidal tendencies, I find everything else a bit dull.
Yeah, I definitely know how that feels. I think I'm going to go with BMW again, though.
You done well with it last season, didn't you?
It was alright. It's the thing I like about it is it's really well balanced in the fact that I can just get in and push. I don't have to do a load of practice.
Yeah, I don't know, there's something I like the Bentley, it's just that exit oversteer is... Oh, it can ruin a race from one mistake.
So that's what I quite like about the Beamer is it's still got a little bit of danger. You can stay with the throttle. It's not. It's on the safe side of it, but you can still, when you put your foot down on the exit, the car does rotate nicely.
Yeah. Oh, my tires are way too cold.
It just, that kind of suits my style. I like to steer with my right foot.
Yeah.
Talking and driving works for me because I saved about 4 tenths.
Nice.
Doesn't normally. I think I saved just enough time to stop you being P1.
I'd say you were safe enough anyway.
I am now. I've only just done that 4/10 off, and you're literally a shade under 4/10 behind.
Thank you.
Fucking hell. Suddenly driving like I've never driven a car before.
Like me.
Hey.
Who left?
I did. Just got kicked out of the server.
Huh?
Come. Did it say why?
No, just disconnected.
Oh.
Should be able
Try
to rejoin.
rejoining.
Yeah,
It might
I've
just
got
be.
to restart ACC because it's saying I'm disconnected from all servers.
Okay. It might be a network issue on your end where it just a momentary drop of network connection. It's enough to kick you from the server. This is what Cormac has, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a glitch, and he's just the game freezes and then he dies.
Yeah. Like Discord is clever enough that it knows if your connection dies for a split second, but it's back again, you're still there. The game isn't so clever.
No, it happens very rarely, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, quick lap as well. Annoying.
I was going to say, you were third, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. But it's still 2 minutes 20 left of the qualifying session for you to get back in.
Do you want the bad news?
There we go. You're about to beat my time?
If I can get through Sector 1 without losing half a second, I'll beat your time.
That doesn't surprise me.
And not fuck up the rest of the lap with a...
There's plenty of time to find there. Yeah, it's... Like I said, I did that one whilst talking to you, and I didn't feel like I was on a fast lap. Do you know what I mean? You know when you don't feel like you're on a fast one, you're just not paying attention, which means you're not pushing, and then you cross the line and you're like a few tenths up, and you go, how did that happen? But it's due to not pushing. This is the whole thing of slow is fast.
Yeah. have traffic in front of me now, though.
Sorry, you're not going to fuck up the last turn.
Nah.
Really not. No.
I fucked it up. No. Fuck.
You did too.
Yeah.
See, I told you wouldn't fuck it up. I totally didn't get inside yet.
My God, I was a half a second up.
Me too. Oh Lord. Hey.
Now, this is a pure point of it. I done 7 laps and 2 of them were valid. So all I was doing was putting more pressure on myself.
I did 4 laps.
And 3
and yeah, 3 were valid.
Well, your out lap was valid.
Yeah, my out lap was valid. My first flyer was valid, and then my second or my third time lap was valid as well. So for this,
Tommy, yes I am.
Rock, Gray, Giles, Hitman, and myself will all pull over to the left. Hitman and myself will drop all the way to the back, and then
punt each other in T1.
Carter, Spinder, and Barnett. When the lights go green and everyone in front of you pulls over to the left, pull over to the right, go past, and then once you're gone, I'll shout go go go, and then Giles, Gray, and Rock chase after him, and then Hitman and myself will chase after the lot of you.
Sounds good.
Just remember, when you're behind someone, brake earlier than you normally do, because if you don't, you will plow into the back of them. If you're on the outside, then
need fuel. Ah.
Yeah.
How much fuel?
40 litres.
Yeah.
Right. I will restart that session.
What happened there?
1 second. It's like there's no time between the sessions. 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not. There's like 20 seconds.
I managed to get 40 in.
Everyone set up?
Yeah.
I can restart again.
Oh, hold on.
Everyone
I can just start from the pits anyway. Mr. Gray's in the pits with me.
Yeah, I'll start with you, don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, car's not going anywhere.
You have to hit drive. Oh, it won't go anywhere until right.
Oh, there we go. It started working. That's weird. Never had that happen before.
I already forgot. Which side are we pulling to?
Left. Oh shit, we've got a full formation lap.
Who set up this server? No, you certainly do not.
We don't normally do a full formation lap.
No. Sorry, I'm talking to Loverick as well at the same time.
So, if you're in the pits, can you leave the pits now, or do you have to wait for us to start?
No, we have to wait for you to do a full lap, so my tyres are going to be about 22 degrees by the time you come around.
Driving on ice cubes.
Yeah.
We'll have ice blocks driving out of it.
Worth noting, on full formation laps, the cars don't ghost. So don't hit anyone. When you're on the short formation lap, cars ghost, so little contacts will get avoided.
Do they not ghost on full formation?
Well,
Pretty sure
we've driven through each other a minute ago.
I thought they did as well. If you hit something in the formation lap, though, you'll damage your car. Like if you hit a barrier on the side of the track, but you can drive through other cars, I think. But if
you can't. Just check Giles.
If you hit a barrier or something, you will damage your car.
Yeah,
Loverick reckons they do as well. That they ghost in the full formation.
Yeah, I mean Giles was inside me briefly, so.
Whatever you like to get up to on a Sunday night is your own business.
But make sure we all tighten up towards the end so that when it tells you to get into formation.
He's just doing sexy talk now. especially for you. Tires are 25.
I mean, mine aren't much better. 25, 26.
How far around are you?
Just coming along the straight before the last turn.
Right.
It's telling us to get into formation now.
Yeah.
So it will tell you to keep right or keep left. Follow those instructions until the lights go green. Otherwise, you'll get a penalty for being out of position. And then once the lights go green, then pull left or right.
Yay, we can go. I can't go.
Jeez.
Oh, 20 seconds left.
We can't.
He was ramming into me.
We can't go yet.
Sorry.
Well,
Jesus.
go.
This is top
Go.
quality. How come you're oh, 30 seconds countdown is gone.
Go. Yeah, I think it's because we hadn't passed the pit lane exit.
Fuck off. I gotta stop go from fucking speeding in the pit lane.
You know how to type clear all.
Not in VR, I don't. Although, every day is an experiment. Finding the clear is at the forward slash. That's W. That's W with a capital. Jesus.
What? Is it Bentley?
Hey, is it Giles? Giles, your car's jumping all over the place. Are you lagging?
My screen.
Is it clear or underscore?
Clear underscore. Oh, there you go. You done it.
Who knew I could type without looking at the keyboard? And I definitely didn't type it wrong about 7 times.
At least you didn't do what I did and typed it without the forward slash, telling everyone that I was trying to clear it during a race.
That's the big brain move.
Yeah, Giles, there is a little bit of netcode lag going on. You got like a yellow ping, which means your car is warping around a little bit.
Where are you,
Is
Giles?
it too bad to race?
Are you in the UK?
Yeah, South Coast.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad.
Hastings.
Samuel Rock, are you in Americatown?
I am.
Okay, that explains your yellow bar. Spindler, Americatown as
I am
well?
I am. US.
Giles, are you sure you're in England?
100%.
Yes, very true. Okay, I definitely cannot do that. I survived the gap.
Ah.
Shit.
Gap. Like a professional.
I'll be like that bad. I made it to that gap.
There you go. The gap definitely seems more survivable lately.
Maybe they tuned the grass physics.
Yeah. To point you towards the gap instead of away from it and into the wall.
Maybe they took some polygons away from like the wheel lug nuts and added them to the glass plates to give you more traction.
Or widen the gap. But safely. Fuck off, the track limits.
Ah.
It's that bump at the end of that curve I was telling you about.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bit of rubber banding going on.
Oh boy.
So I broke a bit early.
I did
Sorry,
break
dude.
early. I did break early.
Was not expecting that.
No, and then when you were avoiding him, that left me no room to avoid you.
Turn.
It's worth remembering as well, if you're coming up behind in that situation, the Porsche was battling the other car, so you got to be prepared for them braking early so that they don't go into the back of the other car, which means you got to brake extra early so they're not going into the back of them. This is why sometimes battling will slow you down, whereas sometimes just letting someone by and following them is faster for the two of you, but it's knowing when to make that call. Generally speaking, if you've got someone that you know is loads faster than you, let them through. I had to take the avoiding road.
That was you. I did break early. I think that messed you up, right? Ah.
Shit. You came back across there. I wasn't expecting that.
Did I? I was trying to brake and turn at the same time, and
yeah,
it was too sensitive, you know.
No, that was on me. I stuck my nose there thinking you were out wide, and
yeah.
for it.
Feel the tire is not gripping as much.
Once your tyres either cool down or they get dirty, they won't. It will take a moment for them to heat back up and clean off. Nicely done, Giles. That was good defending.
Drifting turn 1 isn't that fun.
No, not in the Bonkley. It is not designed to drift. There's no need to brake there, just lift.
The back went out. I think my arrows instead of... Yeah.
Yeah, if you come off the brakes really quick in the Porsche, it'll throw the arse around.
I wasn't doing it earlier.
Lighter fuel load as well. The fuel tanks in the
You
front
might
of the
pick up a
Porsche.
little bit of aero damage as well. So all those things combined do affect the handling of the car throughout the race.
Yeah.
We are halfway through.
Braking too late for that one.
I got in your mirror, hoping you would. That's the thing. Sometimes you pull up to make it look like you're going to do it, but don't actually make the move. And it's enough to distract the car ahead, and then they make a mistake. The easiest way to make an overtake is wait for the guy to make a mistake. That's why races like these are good to get used to
Pressure.
having a car filling up your mirror.
Yeah. Go on.
So you could have held that a little bit more around the outside. You don't have to give it up. so long as you leave enough space, you can fight for that. Because that was one of those. I stuck my nose in there a little bit cheeky because there was the space, but you could have hung it around the outside because that's one of those corners where you can carry quite a bit of speed on the outside line.
Right.
I thought I was first.
Well held. Unlucky.
Here comes the wall.
Dab the brakes if you hit the grass. Don't keep them locked up because the car won't turn away from the danger.
Ah.
And it'll just lock up the tyres.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bully my wife for her.
Oh,
was that me?
Where'd you go?
Ah, got meatballed.
Oh man, unlucky.
I lost it on the exit of turn 1 and just ploughed into the wall on the left. fuck it, just return to the garage with 5 minutes left.
Was that my fault?
No, not at all. I lost it all by myself.
He was looking at his relative.
I braked that on that corner. I thought I might have cut you up.
No, I was way too far back to have had any chance of making a move there. I was closing on you because you'd run a little bit wide, but never close enough to make a move. I just dropped the wheel on the grass on the exit.
Unlucky, Sam. Don't keep the shoe down coming up to the end of that curb. It fires you across the track.
Noted.
To instant death. That fucking green delta, every time I see it, I make a boo-boo.
You going for the purple lap?
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, I can't remember. 1 second. 34,797.
Oh, no. I'm not going to beat that. 34,797. 4/10.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Maybe if my tires weren't gone.
I set that late in the race. Tyres shouldn't be gone after this amount of time.
I'm just looking for an excuse. Now, Mr. Grey, defend like a lion. Hello.
Hello. I saw that off, Stevens. That was a shame.
Yeah.
Me, Wayne, and Rich were just sat in spectator, just watching the race go by.
So, Gray, even though you got Hitman chasing you, the best defense you can make right now is don't make mistakes. Well, it's kind of like Hitman just did.
Chasing him anymore.
The timing
What that was. Because the best thing you can do to defend is just drive as fast as possible, and that means not making mistakes.
And don't look in your mirrors. Or at the
Only when he's like right about to make a move, then think about taking a defensive line. But otherwise, just drive your normal line, drive as fast as possible, and it would just make it harder for him to actually catch up to you.
Thanks, Tommy.
No problem.
How are you finding that Bentley round here?
A pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. A pig in high heels. I just done a full 360 there going into the hairpin. I don't know how he didn't die.
Bentley just brushes itself off and keeps going, doesn't it?
It's a yoke that can take damage. And it doesn't have a massive effect if you keep it like under 15 or 20 seconds of damage.
A lot of people McLaren round here.
Yeah.
It's difficult. difficult car for this track.
It's fast when you get it right, but yeah, it's with all the curbs, it can be quite tricky.
It's a high risk one, isn't it?
I mean, the whole track in general is a high risk, high reward kind of track.
I might run out of fuel.
Who's that, Gray?
Yeah.
I'll push you across the line. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Wait, don't cross the line before zero. Don't cross the line before zero.
I've got 2.5 litres left. Okay. 2.46 a lap.
You should be alright.
Lifting coast.
Knock your engine map down one. You'll be alright.
Oh, nicely held, Rock.
Thank you.
I jumped on board with you as you were going along the grass.
I thought it needed trimming.
You did a stellar job.
You'll notice now when you're not pushing, your lines are all over the place as well. The car actually feels harder to control.
Due to the lack of aero, because you're not going as fast. Is also his muscle memory. You get used to carrying a certain amount of speed through the turns.
Will you make it?
Yeah, I'll make it. Only just that.
Well
Nicely
done.
done.
Good drive. Good drive from the pits.
It wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
The two pit starters finished 1-2.
I don't think you should be here, to be honest. Now, I want to watch the replay.
Dear. Knackered now.
Are you pulling up the replay, Mr. Stevens?
I can do. 1 second. So, basically, that is how we run Learn to League. And what we do is, during the league, on the Sundays, before each race, we run the track that we're going to race on the Tuesday. So everyone gets a chance to get that last minute practice in.
Most of the time I'm away in the week, so Sundays obviously for the race is perfect. But I'm normally away all week, so.
Will you be racing in the league itself?
I'd like to join the league, yeah.
It's on a Tuesday night now, not a Sunday night.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
But you can still do the Learn to League anyway if you want, because we have stuff.
Yeah, even if you're not doing. Yeah, even if you're not doing the league on the Tuesday, you're welcome to join the Learn to League.
Yeah, sound.
We do a Friday night
league as well. Will you be having this every Sunday then?
This will be every Sunday the league is on, and if there's enough of interest, we'll run it more often.
Cool.
If Coach Stevens agrees.
I don't mind doing off-season stuff. Just so long as there's enough people that want to do it, then.
Yeah.
I think I just need a little guidance as far as setup, because I don't think I was messing around with the setup, but I think I really messed myself up. So, for example, what is it? Turn 1, turn 2, 3.
That's the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Tommy. Big love.